Hello everybody and welcome to my kitchen. So, well, not technically mine, it's the one I live in and the one I have used. So today we are going to be making brownies. I'm going to be making 2 batches today for I offered to make brownies for a orchestra party that we are going to do. One of them is going to contain marshmallows and the other will be plain. I was going to put chocolate chips in, but I didn't have enough chocolate chips. And it's fine without chocolate chips anyways. So the recipe I'm using is called Ultimate Fudgy Brownies. Now these Ultimate Fudgy Brownies, I found this recipe on a DS game actually. It's America's Test Kitchen or something like that. There's like 300 recipes or so on this, and I will be following this recipe. I've made these brownies thousands of times, not literally, but that is what we're gonna do. I also have a my perfect brownie mix thingy. It's got like pre-cutters and stuff, so that's one of the things that's going to be different. I will let you know. There is a nice, I'm sorry, I talk way too fast when I do this. There is a nice way that this recipe says to help you get the brownies out, and I will let you guys know what that is. So we are going to see how this goes, especially since this will most likely require cuts and my blender still being a bud. But anyways, let's see if I can get the camera back in the same spot. We are going to need a spatula. I'm going to use a knife, a whisk, some spray butter. You keep in mind I'm making 2 batches, so everything's going to be cut in half. I'll let you know what the thing. You'll need 3 eggs, so I'm going to need 6. Some cocoa powder. This is sugar and this is flour. You will need some unsweetened chocolate. Don't eat that, it's very gross. And some semisweet. You can also use bittersweet. You will need a bowl, some vanilla, a stick of butter, I'm using 2, marshmallows if you want to use that, a other mixing bowl. Actually, I might want a bigger bowl because I don't know how big this is, so I might want to grab a bigger bowl. And that is what you're going to need. If you don't want to use marshmallows, you can use chocolate chips, butterscotch. You can use a variety of things, so let me put the camera back up. I think that's about where I had it. Turn. Okay, so we are going to get started. Let's see what this thing says first. It says cut the butter into pieces. Now, I know we're going to microwave this, so that is why we are going to cut them into pieces. Also, sorry it's so far away. You might not see much. I'm one person working here. I can't be like, okay, go here, go here. I just want to make some brownies, man. This is my green bowl. So, first we're going to cut the butter up into pieces. Now, I should probably use the cutting board, but that's over here. You won't be able to see. So, I'm just going to wash my hands first, because that's important. Now, I am not one person who prepared ahead. Dang it, I meant to grab... okay. I meant to grab some already utensils like teaspoons and cups and all that. That's what I forgot. But whatever, you'll just go through my normal process of making brownies, because this is how I do it if I was on my own, not recording basically. So I'm just gonna open this up. It'll make it easier. Oh crap, my handle's sticky or smooth, and I'm gonna cut it. So yeah, let me make sure. Nope, skip that. So put the butter in the bowl once you cut it up. Again, I might want to cut this up into more pieces. I've only got, they're all about that thick or something. You might want to cut it in half or so to make it melt quicker, because you will be microwaving it, or you can probably heat it up in your oven. I'm not sure. You might be able to heat it over the stove fire if you want to try and make brownies. I don't know how that would work. That might be weird. Maybe I'll have to try it sometime. So I'm going to cut up this other stick of butter. I can't remember if it was supposed to be unsweetened or sweetened, or unsalted or salted. I was looking at the chocolate. So I honestly don't pay that close attention to that. It's probably unsalted. It doesn't even say in this part. I mean, it probably does, just later in yeah, whatever. Not important in my mind, but whatever you want, you can do. So I just cut up the other thing of butter and I'm putting it in. I have no idea if this bowl is gonna be too small or not. I haven't made 2 batches of brownies before. So yeah, I'm gonna cut some of these up a little bit more because they're a little big. Or just rip it apart because, you know, it's butter. Okay, so I'm gonna throw away my hand. Can you even see how, like, yeah, you could see how greasy that was. So that's the only point for this knife. I mean, one of the things they say with the chocolate is they want you to actually, oh my gosh, so many things to talk about. They actually have like blocks of chocolate and they want you to cut it up. I don't have blocks of chocolate. So the next step is to turn your oven on or preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Preheat. That's already one there, so I'm going to hit start. That's going to start heating up. What do we got next? Okay, so this is the part about the pan. This is all preparation. So for the pan, I forget how, yeah. For the pan, they want you to put foil along the bottom and towards the sides so you can just grab it and pull it out. This one has a removable bottom that helps me push out the brownies at the end. But if you're gonna do it without a special pan like this, you can do it however you normally do. But they recommend putting foil along the bottom to do that and then spraying it with cooking oil or the spray butter. Yep. With extra, push the foils into the corners, blah, 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 and spray with this. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna do it over my sink because I'm terrible. Open up. Okay, there we go. There. That was a pain. And then I'm gonna spray my little cutter thing, pre-cutter. Yeah. This is pain in the butt to use. Why? Okay. So, our pan is now all buttered up. What do we got next? Next, that was all the preparation. Blah, 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 blah. It's going to talk and I'm not going to listen to it because you are going to listen to mwah. Okay, also, it has been a little while since I have last seen you guys or last put something out with my face into it. You may just barely notice I got my hair re-dyed and it is now a dark blue. It's a navy blue. It is wonderful. Blah, 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 blah. Next step, keep going. Yes, this is the part where we microwave the butter and the chocolate. That's the thing. We are also adding chocolate. So, with the chocolate, milk chocolate, so let me figure out how much chocolate. So, if you're making 1 batch of chocolate, you are going to need 5 ounces of semisweet or bittersweet chocolate. Now, one of these, oh my gosh, this is 4 ounces of chocolate. So, you are going to need, let me open this up and I can show you guys. Oh wow, I've never used this kind before. Each giant little square, can you kind of see? Yeah, the 2 that I'm holding, that is a 1/2 of an ounce. So this whole thing, if I can break it, yeah, there we go. This is an ounce, so you're gonna need at least 2 bars of this. Now, because I am doubling this, I'm going to need 10 ounces of chocolate, just with this kind. So we're gonna break this up. I might want to do a double melting or something. I don't know. Oh, breaking chocolate. Okay. I'm not going to do that because that's hard. I mean, I'm going to break it, but it's only going to be in the squares because I don't know how else. I can't break those other things. So there's 4 ounces of chocolate. So now we're going to open up the other box of chocolate. That's not how you open a box of chocolate. Ah, chocolate, dame chocolate. Here you go. That's not what you do. Whatever. A little more. And then I'm going to put it in the bowl. So, another thing you are going to need, I'm going to wrap this up for now just very lightly, and I'll save that for later so when I make brownies again, I already have some chocolate. So, there's that. I'm gonna just set that aside. Next, you will need some unsweetened chocolate. Unsweetened chocolate, you're gonna need 2 ounces. So, if my math is correct, which most likely it is, we are going to need 4 ounces of chocolate for my own. Which means we're gonna put in how much? The whole bar. Cool, nice job. So, we're gonna unbox this one. Look at the difference of it. You can tell which one do you think is gonna taste better. You can't even, yeah, this one's gonna taste better. It's got some sugar in it. This one, no, it's gonna taste disgusting. Go ahead, put this as your dare. Eat an unsweetened piece of chocolate, or eat a little bit of the powdered chocolate, because again, that one's natural unsweetened. Oh, that's gross. I've done them both before. That's why I said it's so gross. Okay, I'm gonna need to sweep up the floor because breaking the chocolate makes it go everywhere. So I could clean up my house a little bit and throw away pieces. Okay, but that was not all that we needed. We also needed to add the powdered chocolate. We need to add 3 tablespoons. Now this is what I meant to grab earlier, but did not. Was it tablespoon? Yeah, 3 tablespoons. So I got my tablespoon. So we are going to add 6 tablespoons of this powdered chocolate into the mix. Now, there's 6. I didn't have to open up the other thing of chocolate. I wasn't sure because I didn't think we had that much. So I'm gonna just point this down a little bit, and then you guys can see my workspace a little better. I mean, you can kind of see. Look at that amount of chocolate. That's a lovely amount of chocolate. Wait, let's zoom in. Zoom into the lovely amount of chocolate. Yep. Just wait till we're done. And then it will look like an even better amount of chocolate. Okay, there we go. So yes, now we are going to microwave this. So, I'm going to open up my microwave. Now we have one of these to help protect it, but I'm pretty sure as soon as I put it on, it's going to touch. So, there's too much chocolate there, so I'm just going to have to be careful and clean up afterwards. So, you're going to microwave this for 1 to 3 minutes until it's mixed together. That was one thing I forgot to grab. I need to grab a spoon, so I'm going to go grab a spoon. Okay, you can hurt yourself with a spoon. If you break this off, it will hurt quite a bit. I did not do that. One of my friends did. So, anyways, we are going to be waiting for the chocolate to be melting. I'd bring you over here, but there's really not that much to look at. When I get done and I mix it, I'll show you guys. Oh, I should grab some things, heating pads for when we're taking the chocolate out, the brownies out. The brownies, that's what they're called. These are called brownies. Okay. I'm not falling. So, whoa, that's some energy. Whoa, let's go. We're making brownies. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, so that was 1 minute. So I'm going to take it out. Well, not much happened. I mean, the butter melted like crazy. I'm not going to tip it that much, but this is what it looks like so far. My chocolate's not really melted at all. Whew! Okay, that means our oven has preheated. Now, I'm gonna mix this up a little bit so some of the powdered chocolate gets touched in, and there is some melted chocolate, but not much. So we are definitely gonna want to put this in for another minute and cook it some more. Obviously, you guys might be able to tell, I'm not normally this, woo! Like, I don't do this that often. Not a distance runner, not a distance talker. I don't talk that much, but yeah, whatever. So, I'm going to put that in for another minute. Hoping not to drop it, because that would suck. Okay. And I have to wait for it to go. Okay, you want a minute? Okay, let's go. So, here's our chocolate spoon now. So, ooh, I see some tulips in my backyard. So, how you guys doing? Are you liking the floor? I don't know if you like the floor. I'm everywhere. Dang, the floor's a mess. That's my fault. I'll clean that up. Yeah, there's not much going on, but yeah. It's not quite liquid. It's stuff. The chocolate has been melted and it looks about the same as before, except it's all melted now. Now we're going to need our lovely green bowl, or whatever color bowl you have. Okay, for this round you will need, I'm doubling everything. Well, this will still work. A cup, a fourth of a cup, a teaspoon, and a half of a teaspoon. So we're gonna go with sugar. So we're gonna grab our sugar. And you will need, yep, that is sugar. For a moment I thought it was flour. That's not flour. And you will put in a cup and a fourth of sugar in your bowl. And I'm still doubling everything, so that's like, what, 2.5? Okay, so we got our sugar. I should have done the eggs first, because that's one of the things on there was eggs. Okay, so now I gotta get another bowl. We'll see if this can hold all our lovely 6 eggs. Okay, so now we are back. We are going to crack our eggs. You will need 3 eggs. I have 6. Again, still doubling, blah, 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 blah. We've been through this. Now, the reason why I have it in a bowl is because I'm still working on the whole no shell thing. So, yeah. Let's see, so far so good, but we got 4 more to go. So, boom, made it. Okay. 3. That was not boring in the first place, but who knows? It's not like your traditional, professional, like, okay, up close, okay, we're gonna move over here. My kitchen's not made like that. But, whatever, you still get an amazing recipe, and you get my commentary. Although, I don't know if you like my commentary or not, but if you don't, and you're still watching this, why are you still watching this? Okay. Now, this actually looks like I did a good job. I didn't get any eggshells in it. Okay, we're gonna have a party now. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay, wash your hands. Again. Wash your hands. Wash. Okay, so now that we cracked those eggs, we are going to put them in our sugar bowl. So, and just, and then I get on this side so we can go boop, 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 boop. Whoop. Okay. So there is the sugar and the eggs. We can take a peek at this. Not much to look at, but every time I turn it, you're not going to look at the eggs. Okay, so now we are going to put in 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Wait, I haven't opened it yet, but smell it. Oh, it smells good. It doesn't taste good. It's like everything else. So we're going to put in 4 teaspoons in this case. Okay. There is the vanilla. And I don't, my toe. Okay. We're fine. Just whack my toe, no big deal. And then we are going to add salt. I need to add the salt to this. So, now we got it. So now we are going to add a half a teaspoon of salt. So, half a teaspoon, spread it out throughout all, so it's not just in one spot. I mean, I don't know. You'll mix it together, but I like the idea of. So, now that we have done that, we have to whisk everything in a large bowl until combined about 15 seconds. Okay. Get this. I'm gonna put my eggs in the ram. Make sure to get all of the sugar. Lightings. I wanted natural light. So Yeah, we're gonna mix it together. Just trust me. I bet you can trust me. Can you trust me? You can trust me. So, I'm gonna set this back down so I won't make it fall. There we go. And it's all mixed together. You see our eggy sugar mix stuff. Next. Now we are going to add our bowl of chocolate. Right? Was there flour in the other one? Nope, flour's later. So, yeah. Yeah, now we're going to add our chocolate mix. So, hot. So, I got it all over the whisk. So now I'm going to try and push some of it down. I can use my spatula because the spatula will help. Okay. Spatula. Swoop. Swoop. Okay. Putting that over there so I don't, dang it. I might have messed it up and I whisk again. So my bowl is still fairly hot on my hand, but it's not burning, so that's good. Okay, now we've got the chocolate in the bowl, and now I'll clean it up too. We're going to whisk it together. I'm going to clean up my whisk a little bit because it just barely already got chocolate on my fingers. Now this is starting to look a little better. We've got some chocolate mix, so now this bowl looks like it'll be a good size. So now we're going to take our flour and we are going to put a cup of it in. I still have some sugar in here. Get out. Flour. Flour. Yeah, flour. Okay, falling. So a cup of flour. And then we mix it all together. Because what else would you do? You wouldn't just leave it like that. I guess one thing I could do is just put the marshmallows in the whole thing, and if someone doesn't like it, then oh well. Ta-da! Kind of. Mostly gone now. Still got our nice clump. So, I believe we now have our brownie mix. So, we do. I have chocolate all over my hand, but we now have our wonderful brownie mix. So, if the next step is what I think it is. Yep. The next step, according to that, would be to put it in the pan. We're not ready for the pan because we have a thing of marshmallows. And you know what, we're just gonna put the whole thing in. We're gonna forget the whole idea of two different things. We're just gonna go for it, and people are gonna have marshmallows in their brownies. Oh, let's see. Yep, they're good. Gotta make sure. Okay, opening. Marshmallows. So once I add the marshmallows, I'm gonna mix it again. Now let's see if I can mix this. Some of these are stuck together. Hey, come back. This isn't gonna go as well as I think. Now let's try and whisk it in there like you're probably supposed to. It works a lot better if you actually have chocolate chips. Chocolate chips work a lot better than these marshmallows. Because right now this looks like just marshmallows with some chocolate on it. messed up with how many marshmallows I'm supposed to put in. Forgot about that. Here's our lovely thing of mix. Zoom this out. Wrong direction. I know how to use my camera. Totally know how to use my camera. Okay. Don't have as much chocolate on my hands now. But, yes, now I have to put it in the pan, and I have to figure out how much is gonna go in. So we're just gonna guess. I moved out. And I didn't wanna unzoom, so let's just go back and resume. Totally love doing that. It's like, oops, made a mistake. Okay. Here we go. Now you can see what I'm doing a little better. Yeah, there's my bowl. So, gonna try and get this in. Oh, it's so heavy. It's like our mostly marshmallow brownies. Oh boy, I really hope these turn out. Because right now it's not looking so good. If you're making normal ones, that'll be it. So, now we're going to cook these ones for 35 to 40 minutes. Look at those wonderful hands. Yeah, I look like a little kid who's been playing in the mud. Gonna put our cutter thing in, and that is how the brownies will be cut. So now, we get to put it in the oven. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so open it up, move away because it's hot. That's what I do. And then just slide it right in. Okay, timer 35. Okay, let's see how this goes. I will see you guys later until the brownies are done, and when you take it out, please be very, very careful because that pan will be very hot. Make sure you use an oven mitt at least, please. So, look at this chocolate all over. You can't even tell, but there's chocolate all over my shirt. So, that is all for this little round, and I will be right back when the brownies are done. So basically, the brownies failed. They didn't really work that great. All the marshmallows stuck together and they kind of hardened, making the batter brownies not the greatest. I ate a couple of them, but ended up having to scrap the whole thing and start over from brand new. Now, I tried to make a video, but it was in a different camera and wrong format, blah, 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 didn't work. So, here's a few pictures of the second batch of brownies that actually turned out without marshmallows. Would not recommend using marshmallows. Stick with chocolate chips or anything similar. But for now, that is this video on how to make brownies. I realized I didn't put the greatest amount of detail into how to make these brownies, so there will be a clear recipe in the description below. Maybe not when I first upload because I'm lazy and I probably won't get it out there soon. But eventually, there will be the correct recipe down below. And that is all we have for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time.